Do you appreciate being home a little bit more? I know you said yes at the beginning of the podcast, but there's a little bit of you like, I wish I was in California working with this guy.
Well, I just got back from California.
Oh, you were already there?
So when COVID hit, season ended, I was told that I'd be possibly black acing. So I had to continue to train.
Yeah.
So I was in California for about 3 months throughout COVID.
Oh yeah, because I guess you're still in the States anyway. So yeah.
I stayed in the States, and I had my girlfriend with me, and obviously she couldn't get into Canada at the time because they weren't letting anybody without a Canadian passport into the country.
So where's she now?
She's back home in Prague.
Okay.
Yeah. So we were there for about 3 months. I trained there for 3 months, and then it was time to come home. So I've been home the last month and a bit. And it's been awesome.
You got a place here, or you're with mom and dad?
I'm with mom and dad.
Hey man, nothing wrong with mom and dad.
It's been so cool. It's all four of us are at home right now. And it hasn't been like that in, God, I don't know, a long time. Like maybe 7 or 8 years.
I was going to say, because you were in Notre Dame. Isn't that what it's called? Or where were you in midget?
Oh, yeah, I was in Notre Dame in midget.
Like that was when you left home. So how old were you there? 15?
Yeah, but I would come home in the summertime, right? And I'd be home for a bit. But like it's cool. We're all in our 20s now, so it's.
So what's the household like now? It's like, all right, I'm going to the liquor store. Anyone want anything? Like what?
That's
what it is.
Yeah, pretty much.
Everyone's just adults now.
It's just a bunch of adults. We got 6 adults under the same roof, so it's cool.
What's the grocery situation? How do you get food? Do you go by yourself, or do you give mom a list?
Mom's good.
She knows?
My mom knows. She's really good at that.
Yeah.
Costco.
Fuck. I got to get a Costco membership. I'm still on Sobeys. I'm an amateur.
Yeah, you gotta get on that.
Costco. Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the thing with, so I had a Costco membership. We were 4 guys in a house in Hershey.
That's expensive.
And so it was great. No, it was great. Costco was great because we would always have enough to like serve everybody, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas I think when it was just me and my girlfriend, it didn't work because there was a lot of food that would just go to waste. So I stopped using my Costco membership the last 2 years when I was in Hershey just because it just didn't make sense anymore.
Yeah, I hear you.
You almost need like 3+ people to have a Costco
Interesting.
membership.
That's good advice.
That's my opinion.
Because me and my girlfriend right now are debating it.
Yeah, I would hold off until...
Don't bring the kids up. I was asking your dad this. I was like, so what's it like being a hockey dad? Do you ever like get pissed off at Liam? And he's no, I just let him be. If he comes in the car and he makes a mistake, I just, I talk to him a little bit, but I never criticize. I was like, all right, I'm going to take that advice if I ever have kids. Do you ever remember those drives home and your dad just being like, Liam, you played well, but tweak this a little bit. Do you ever remember anything like that?
Yeah. I mean, he was always pretty chill. If he did give it to me, I deserved it.
Yeah.
I think he told the story about when he made me run the stairs.
I don't think he did he?
I think he did, yeah. It was me and Kelly Bent, and we played like crap. Like I had a really bad game.
Yeah.
And him and Steve, Kelly's father, decided they were going to take us to the Forum and make us run the stairs. So right after the game, play like crap. They just say, get in the car. Don't say a word to us. Take us to we stop at the Forum. I'm like, what are we doing here, right? Bring us into the Forum. Okay, run all the stairs. And so me and Kelly just kind of looked at each other and just ran all the stairs.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'll never forget that. Yeah, so that was probably the only time I remember where he really kind of, But I think it was just a matter of like respect, Like my parents did so much for me, like taking me to the rink in the morning.
Well, every hockey parent.
Oh, yeah, every hockey parent. Like it's just, don't fuck around when you're out there.
Yeah,
it's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Work your balls off.
Yeah.
So
you learned that at an early age. You learned that in almost Adam. Like I think it was just one conversation me and my dad had. It was just like, I'm putting time and effort in, money. And I understood that, like, when you're young, money isn't really a thing. It's obviously your parents, you don't, but that one conversation I remember we had, it was on the drive home from Tassa. And he was just like, I'm putting time, effort, gas, a lot of money into this. You don't mess around when we're here. I said, okay. There's obviously times where you slip up a bit, but I'll never forget that. When you have childhood memories, that was one. Because I remember I was complaining about not going to Dairy Queen. I was like, can we go to Dairy Queen? And he's like, no, we're going home.
Great Dairy Queen right there, though.
Oh, my God. Everyone in the room.
The one in Fairview, too?
Yeah,
Do you ever go to the one at Fairview after like
Centennial win?
Yeah, Centennial.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
After the junior high games.
No, never did junior high because junior high games, it was always right after school. And I remember my mom would pick me up. We'd go right home always after.
I never played. I just would go to the games. And then right after we go to Dairy Queen.
No, I didn't do Fairview as much because coming out of that Centennial, you go left to go there. And my house was on the right. So if anytime we ever did get ice cream, we would go to the McDonald's on the top of Lacewood. Or get a McFlurry. That's where we would go.
Yeah. The
McDonald's would be big for our family.
Yeah. My grandfather used to take me to the Tim Hortons there.
Top of Lacewood? Yeah. Oh yeah. That drive-thru is always busy.
If I was the first person undressed, we'd go get a blueberry muffin. So I was always the first person undressed.
That's how you do it. That's how you get your kid, you bribe them with food. McDonald's. That's how you do it.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Think about waiting. Man, picture this. You're a dad one day. Middle of February, you're stuck in a freezing cold rink and you got to wait for your kid to get undressed and he takes 45 minutes. How pissed are you? I'm livid. I don't even have kids.
If I had a dad waiting for me right now, oh man, I'd be in trouble. I take my time now.
That's what, man, I'm telling you, like the best thing about, getting better at hockey is leaving your gear and becoming independent, like getting a car and just like having a room to keep your shit. It's one of the better parts because, don't get me wrong, having a dad tie your skates, and it's all part of the memories. But that day when I made the max and I left my gear in the room, I'll never forget it. It's just a part of hockey that you'll always remember. Just leaving the gear, you walk out with your Halifax Max tracksuit. It's just, you just feel like a big dog.
Coolest feeling though.
Oh, the best feeling. It is, yeah. The best feeling.
I think midget hockey it was my favorite year of hockey ever.
Yeah?
Yeah, ever. Just because, I was away from home, but.
Well, you got the Telus OT
It's the first time where you got like the matching helmets and gloves and you've got like I don't know. It's just, it's cool.